Hey, what's up, everybody? Saint R. Edwards here. Welcome back to Swift Coding for Everyone. We're going to continue on in the app development with Swift book. In this particular lesson, we're going to discuss enumerations or enums in the Swift programming language. So go ahead and open up a new playground and let's get started. So what are enums? Enums basically allow you to create your own type in Swift because it's basically a group of related values, and you could, give them whatever meaning or value that you want, and you can use them in your code. So let's create a couple examples. So let's say, for instance, if you were creating an app that was working with a compass and you wanted to tell the user which direction they were facing, whatever direction they were facing or heading, it'll say, hey, I'm heading this way. So let's do that. So the way you declare an enum in Swift is by using the keyword enum. So we'll say enum, and we're going to go compass point in this particular example. And notice that the word itself, the enum itself, is in capital letters. And so you can do this a couple ways. So you can say case. First of all, that's the keyword that you have to use. And we can say north. And then you can go case south, case east, and case west. That's one way of doing it. Another way you can do it is by saving some space, is by doing that all on one line. So we can do this. Case south, comma, case east, and then west. Same result. And now you can use your cases. So we can create a variable. We'll say compass heading. And we'll say equals. It's a compass point, type compass point. And we can say, let's say east. All right, so that's one way of doing it. Now, if you hold your Option key and click on compass heading, you'll see that Swift inferred that it is of type compass point, which is correct. So that's one way of doing it that way. And then you can also explicitly tell Swift what type it is by, writing your colon, and then you can say compass point itself. And then you can just use the dot notation. So let's say dot south. And that's the same result too. Now let's give our compass directions some more meaning. So let's create a switch statement so we can tell it what to do in our control flow process. So we'll say switch. We'll say compass heading. And we're going to say case, and we'll say north, or dot north, I'm sorry. I use the dot notation. Dot north. And you do the colon here, and then you hit enter, and we can say print. Say I am heading north. Case dot south. Print I am heading south. Case dot east. And case dot west. I'm heading west. All right, cool. So I'm going to tab this over, indent, so it's a little bit easier to read, but we have our different cases. All of our grounds are covered, and that error just went away, so cool. And now you can change the direction you're going up here by doing dot west, and it should print out I'm heading west. What did I do? Extraneous. Oh, there we go. Now it'll print. Cool. All right. And so that's that in using our enum in a switch statement and giving our different directions or our different cases some value. Okay. Now another cool thing about the enums is the type safetyness. It allows you to use it in a very safe manner. So for instance, before, we're going to create a movie struct. Now before you did something like this, you would have said var name via type string of the movie, var released year int, and then we'll say var genre will be a string as well. Now I am currently recording this video February 25th 2018, and one of the hottest movies out, or the hottest movie out, breaking all kind of records and everything, and people are excited. Black folks are everywhere wearing dashikis and all other kind of stuff. I'm not sure why, but is the movie Black Panther, and that movie was the bomb. I saw it at an Edward Cinema, the only way to see it, and an IMAX screen. So I really enjoyed it myself, so I'm going to use Black Panther as the example. You can use whatever you want, but I'm going to do this. So we're going to say movie, and we're going to say movie string, and we're going to say Black Panther in this example. Released year was 2018, and then for the genre, I'll say it was action. All right, cool. Now, have you guys noticed anything in what I just wrote in the initializer? Yeah, so I misspelled action. I did that on purpose because I'm trying to make a point here. So action is misspelled. So let's say if you were to create some extra code that said you wanted to return all genres of your different, movie objects that, that were in the action category, that were in the action genre. Well, Black Panther, or whatever case that you're working with, wouldn't be returned unless you spelled it right, but stick with me here. It wouldn't be returned because it's misspelled. So that's where enums come in. So you can do something like this. So we'll say enum, and we'll go genre, and then we'll go case, and we'll go thriller, we'll go action, we'll go comedy, we'll go animated, and we'll go horror. Now, I know there are a lot more than that, but we'll just stick with that for now. And then instead of making genre our property a string, we can turn this into a type genre, our own created type that we just created. And now in our initializer right here, we'll change this string into a genre case. So we can just use the dot notation by saying dot action. All right, and so bam, there it is. No mistakes there. And then you can do this. You can say print. We want to print our movie. We want to print the genre, so we'll say dot genre. Then you'll see that it prints out action. All right, cool. Well, guys, this is the end of this lesson. Make sure you do some more practice on your own if this wasn't clear enough. And you can also read in the book as well, and also in the Swift programming language book itself, the other reference guide to our app development with Swift book that we're working in. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you do the lab. We're at the end of this section. It's only 3 questions. Very easy. You guys are all smart. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next lesson.